Long ago, before the world knew empires and vast kingdoms, in a land of towering mountains that pierced the sky and sparkling seas that stretched to the horizon, a unique story began to unfold. The land was a tapestry of rugged beauty, where the elements of earth and water danced in harmony. It was here, amidst the echoes of nature's grandeur, that the story of ancient Greece began, a story etched in stone and whispered by the winds. But unlike the unified nations we know today, ancient Greece didn't emerge as one single consolidated country. Instead, it blossomed as a collection of many small, fiercely independent communities, each with its own distinct identity and aspirations. The rugged mountains, while beautiful, presented a significant challenge. They acted as natural barriers, separating people and fostering a sense of isolation between settlements. This geographical fragmentation made it exceptionally hard to unite these disparate communities under the rule of one single all-powerful leader. The mountains stood as silent guardians of their independence. Instead of unification, each group, driven by a spirit of self-reliance, built its own city-state or polis, a self-governing entity that would become the cornerstone of ancient Greek civilization. Each polis developed its own unique government, crafted its own set of laws, and established its own distinct way of life, reflecting the values and priorities of its citizens. Imagine your town, the place you call home, suddenly becoming its own independent country, responsible for its own defense, its own economy, and its own destiny. That's precisely what a city-state was, a microcosm of society, a self-contained world brimming with potential. Among these city-states, some rose to prominence, becoming legendary rivals. Famous city-states like Athens, the cradle of democracy, and Sparta, the epitome of military might, were often at odds, each developing unique cultures and traditions that reflected their distinct values and shaped their identities. Despite their frequent conflicts and differing political systems, the Greeks shared a common thread. A shared language that facilitated communication, and a pantheon of gods and goddesses they all worshipped, creating a strong sense of shared identity and cultural unity that transcended the boundaries of their individual city-states. The sea, an ever-present force in their lives, turned Greeks into skilled sailors, intrepid explorers, and resourceful traders, leading them to establish colonies across the vast expanse of the Mediterranean and Black Seas, extending their reach and influence far beyond their mainland. These colonies, scattered like jewels across the ancient world, became vital outposts of Greek culture, centers of commerce, and beacons of innovation. They served as conduits for spreading their ideas, their art, and their way of life far and wide, shaping the course of civilization. Through bustling trade routes and adventurous voyages, the Greeks connected with other peoples, exchanging goods, ideas, and cultural practices, sharing their remarkable achievements in art, their groundbreaking discoveries in science, and their revolutionary concepts of government. This outward expansion and cultural exchange transformed Greece into a vibrant and influential civilization, a powerhouse of innovation and creativity. It was a civilization whose profound ideas about democracy, philosophy, and art would echo through the corridors of history, shaping the world we inhabit today. Ancient Greek culture was exceptionally rich, a vibrant tapestry woven with compelling myths and captivating legends. These stories weren't just entertainment. They were the very foundation upon which their understanding of the world was built. These were stories of powerful gods, courageous heroes, and terrifying monsters, each playing a crucial role in shaping the Greek worldview. They explored themes of love, war, fate, and the human condition. These narratives served a vital purpose, explaining the mysteries of the natural world and teaching important moral lessons that guided their society. They provided a framework for understanding right and wrong and the consequences of one's actions. Beyond mythology, their intellectual curiosity led to the rise of groundbreaking thinkers or philosophers like the renowned Socrates and his student Plato, who documented and expanded upon Socrates' teachings, as well as Aristotle, Plato's student, who developed his own unique system of logic and ethics. These brilliant minds fearlessly asked big questions about life, the universe, and everything. They championed reason and logic as the primary tools to seek answers, challenging traditional beliefs and paving the way for new ways of thinking. Their relentless pursuit of knowledge laid the groundwork for modern science, mathematics, and philosophy, shaping the intellectual landscape for centuries to come. The Greeks also expressed their values through art and architecture, building stunning temples dedicated to their gods and creating lifelike sculptures that captured the essence of human form. These artistic endeavors were not merely decorative, they were a celebration of beauty, harmony, and the idealized human form, reflecting their deep appreciation for aesthetics. Art wasn't just decoration, it was a fundamental aspect of their culture. It honored the gods, served as a form of worship, and expressed the ideals of perfection that they strived for in all aspects of life. Every 4 years, the various Greek city-states united for the Olympic Games, a testament to their shared heritage and values. They even paused wars to compete in sports, demonstrating the importance they placed on athletic prowess and fair competition. The Olympics were a time to celebrate their shared culture, their athletic abilities, and their commitment to excellence. The Olympics were more than just a sporting event. They were a powerful symbol of peace, unity, and the relentless pursuit of glory. Through their captivating myths, groundbreaking philosophy, breathtaking art, and thrilling sport, the Greeks shaped a vibrant and influential culture that continues to inspire and resonate with us today. Their unwavering love of competition, their dedication to excellence, and their relentless pursuit of knowledge became a lasting legacy that has shaped the course of Western civilization. While Greece flourished with its vibrant city-states and philosophical inquiries, laying the foundation for much of Western thought, Rome, in its humble beginnings, began as a cluster of small, unassuming villages nestled along the banks of the Tiber River. These early settlements, scattered across the rolling hills, represented the seeds of what would become a sprawling empire. From these modest origins, Rome began growing slowly but steadily, transforming into a powerful and influential city, a beacon of strength and innovation in the ancient world. After overthrowing their kings, a pivotal moment in their history, the Romans embarked on a new path, creating a republic, a system of governance that would define their identity for centuries. In this republic, citizens held the power to elect their leaders, entrusting them with the responsibility of guiding the state. Furthermore, a senate, composed of experienced and respected individuals, was established to advise on laws and policies, ensuring a balanced and considered approach to governance. Rome's strength lay not only in its political system, but also in its disciplined army, the legion, a highly organized and effective fighting force. Complementing their military prowess were their remarkable engineering skills, which helped them conquer Italy and expand their influence far beyond its borders, shaping the destiny of the Mediterranean world. As Rome expanded its territories and influence, the very nature of its government transformed, evolving from a republic with its emphasis on civic participation to an empire, ruled by powerful emperors like Augustus, who consolidated power and ushered in an era of unprecedented imperial authority. The empire's reach was vast, stretching from the misty shores of Britain to the fertile lands of Egypt, encompassing a diverse array of cultures and peoples. This vast realm united millions under Roman law and order, creating a sense of shared identity and purpose, and fostering a period of relative peace and prosperity known as the Pax Romana. Roman roads, meticulously constructed and strategically planned, connected distant cities, facilitating trade and communication, while Roman laws provided a framework for governance and justice. These roads connected distant lands, fostering economic growth and cultural exchange across the empire. This intricate network created a vast, organized civilization, characterized by its sophisticated infrastructure, its legal system, and its cultural achievements. The Romans' ambition, coupled with their remarkable organizational skills, transformed a small city on the Tiber into the heart of a mighty empire, a center of power and influence that would shape the course of history. Their legacy, etched in stone and woven into the fabric of Western civilization, would continue to shape the world for centuries to come, influencing law, language, architecture, and political thought. As Rome expanded east, it clashed with Greek colonies and eventually conquered Greece in 146 BCE. But instead of simply crushing Greek culture, Rome embraced it. The Romans admired Greek art, philosophy, and religion, adopting Greek gods and giving them Roman names. Zeus became Jupiter, Athena became Minerva. Greek myths and stories became part of Roman tradition. Wealthy Romans hired Greek tutors, studied Greek architecture, and filled their homes with Greek-inspired art. This blending created Greco-Roman culture, combining Greek creativity with Roman organization. Roman engineering spread Greek ideas across the empire. The conquerors became students, and Greek culture flourished under Roman rule. Greco-Roman civilization became the foundation of Western culture. Despite their shared culture, Greece and Rome were very different. Greeks valued independent city-states and political diversity. Athens had democracy, Sparta had kings. Romans built a unified empire, excelling at law, administration, and engineering. Greek art aimed for ideal beauty. Roman art focused on realism and grandeur. Greek temples were elegant and balanced. Roman buildings were massive and impressive, like the Colosseum. Greek armies used the phalanx, a strong but rigid formation. Roman legions were flexible and adaptable, helping them conquer vast territories. Greeks were thinkers and artists. Romans were organizers and builders. These differences shaped their civilizations and their impact on the world. Together, they created a legacy of creativity and power. Daily life in Greece and Rome was shaped by work, family, and social status. In Athens, men worked and debated in the agora, while women managed the home. Romans lived in crowded apartments or spacious houses, depending on wealth. Public baths were centers of Roman social life, offering places to relax, exercise, and meet friends. Slavery was common in both societies, with enslaved people doing much of the hard labor. Greeks enjoyed theater and festivals. Romans loved grand spectacles like chariot races and gladiator games. Entertainment reflected their values. Greeks prized art and ideas. Romans loved excitement and power. Everyday life revealed the strengths and challenges of these ancient worlds. The influence of Greece and Rome is everywhere in our governments, languages, art, and sports. Greek democracy inspired modern political systems. Roman law shaped legal traditions worldwide. English is filled with Greek and Latin words, and our buildings echo ancient designs. The Olympic Games and the spirit of inquiry began in Greece. Roman organization and engineering set standards we still admire. Their stories, ideas, and achievements are the pillars of Western civilization. By learning from Greece and Rome, we understand our own world better. Their legacy reminds us of the enduring power of great ideas and the human spirit.